Hi everyone, I'm just making sure I can sort this out. It's all in the same place it was in last time, so hopefully it will do. Right, what I've got here is just some one of these clock face things, and I don't like making them into clocks. I like making cushions. So what I'm going to do is I'm first of all going to cover it with some of this, which we do sell this in the shop, which is like the velour stuff. And what I'm going to do is just quickly cut a piece off that I'm going to need. Enough to tuck under the edge. I'm going to be putting some foam in it, so I'm going to cut a little bit extra than I need. I've taken all my scissors down to the shop because I use them a lot. Well, not all of them, but you know, enough. And so I'm having to rely on these that don't, they come apart, remember, and I've fixed them, but hey ho, I'm going to have to find a pair that I can work with, to be honest. Where are we? Oh, I'll come across them at some point. Anyway, like I say, I've got lots of trimmings and things like that that I might use. I'm not sure what I'm going to use yet, and I've got that frame. I didn't use it on the last project. So all I'm going to do is turn that over, and I need to cut a disc of foam out. Actually, I don't need to cut a disc of it because I can use my scraps. Look, I can just glue on my scraps, and then I can cut round them, can't I? Well, I can do that. It's just got to be spotted all over. It's not, just to give it some firmness, like that. I'm really not fussed about it at all. That'll go on there, see? Just make the most of what you've got. I only want a little bit of padding. Let's have a look. Got a bit here I can use. I'll rip that off there. So you've got another bit I can put on here. It's basically just to hold it and let it do what I want it to do. Let's have a look, see what we've got here. Like that. Hope you can see this. See, you just use your scraps up. That's all you need to do on things like projects like this. Use what you've got. That's going to be perfectly fine. Do this little bit here. Like that, fine. And then what you do is just trim around that. Just get my scissors back. Turn that over. Doesn't have to be perfect, which we say in all our videos. Just about. A bit of the dog. Okie dokie, right. Pop that to the back. Now we've got our cushioned section. We're just gonna pin that on there. Let me just make sure you can see. Hopefully you can see all of this. I'm gonna try and raise it up a little bit. Just make sure that's just fairly straight. Hopefully it's fine. Like I say, we're just going to glue this on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roughly cut this circle like that. There we go. Oh, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a slit just here and there, and you'll see why in a minute, because it does help when you're folding it over the edge. Just do a couple of smaller ones. There we go. What we're going to do is just fit that back in the middle, and then I'm just going to start and do the first one and do the middle of the first one. So I hope you can see that. Let me just check, so I want to make sure that camera's nice and still. So like I say, you just do the middle of the first one like that, turn it around, and then do the middle of the one opposite, or near enough. You're pulling it pretty tight because you're going to put, a little bit of pressure on the wadding itself. So do that. Like that. And then we're going to do the sections here. And just work those round. Like that. It just makes it easier to stop you having to faff about with bits. Now, what we're going to do is you pull that one in like that. Well, basically what you can do is cut it, but I'm going to pull it in. And what we do is over, a little bit on top, and then you pull that one over as well. Like that. Doesn't matter about this. You're going to snip round all that in a minute. Again. So we'll do this one first. That wants to go first, obviously. Pull that in. Bit over there. And then pull that in. Nice neat edge. This one didn't go. Let's just do that again. See, like that. And then if you find a little bit, oh, that's come undone, that's all. It's slipping on this bloody mat. Like that. Just let them dry, it'll be fine. Again. Pull it. Pop that over, pull that as well. This one. Pull that over. So you're crisscrossing them. And we're going to cover the back anyway, so that doesn't matter. Getting more glue. It's alright. This is two more to do, I think. So push that over. Bit of glue over that. Wrap that over. Hold that down. This one as well. Pull it over. You can always undo that if it's not quite what you want. That's kind of like overlapped itself, but we'll just do that again and pop that over. And then this one. And then the last one, is it? Or one more before this? One more after this, I mean, is it? Yeah, there. Just pull that over and that'll be fine. Here's the last one. Pull it in. Bit of glue on that. Pull that over. And there you go. And then what you can do with this is just trim off all the excess. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. That's fantastic. That'll do just right. Just for what I need. It is a brushed cotton, so now we have to get the way the fibre lies. Now that's the smoothest. So that's rough and that's the smooth. And that's the way we want it. Well, that really doesn't matter. Now we've got that, I've got this edging. Now I've shown you this, we've done this before. This is what's on the new, for those who don't know, I'm just going to level it up a little bit. For those who don't know, I've set up a web page on Facebook for the shop. And it's going viral. So, you know, I've got family and friends that have spread the word. And lots of people who from YouTube, friends as well. You know, and it's great. Fantastic. I'm thrilled. Now, I'm just going to set this up here because I absolutely love these. I want to try and get them even. Now, the thing is, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's not all that even because the frill itself is, sort of, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to run this glue stick underneath like that all the way around. So I'm going to use this to spin actually, I think. There we go. It's, you know, as simple as that and as easy as that. And like I say, I've just done one tutorial. If you've not already seen it, please run along. And that's on the altered frame that I made. Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that gorgeous? You know, it's super duper whooper. There we go. Love that. Now, with that, I do have a doily. I don't have one as pretty as the one I had, but I do have this one that will fit perfectly. There. I'm not going to put that on just yet. One thing I did want to do when I can find my trim it. Oh, do you know, I've just thought, let's do a double one, I think. Yeah, there's a nice one. We'll do a double one. And I've got some of these. Oh, there's an even nicer one. Let's just look at these, see what we can do. So I am doing these are the colours. Yes, I like that. Isn't that fab? Easy. All you do. Come on, glue. Glue it down. Each point. Let's make sure we've got it right. Sorry, I do want to make sure it's in frame. Is it? Yeah, sort of. Like that. That's it. We've got that on. Move this stuff back, Fee. Come on. Get yourself together, girl. Love that. I also love that. But let's see what we get. That's too much, covers it up, don't want that. No, oh, I like that. I do like that. But then I like that better. Right, okay. Now, what I've got is some of this trim. I just get my scissors. And whoops, daisy, someone's just gone for a Burton. Just ignore me. I like doing what I do. Oh, sorry. There we go. Hopefully we've got that right. Now I've got this gorgeous trim. I've got this in like a mauve colour in the shop. I've got it coming in this as well. So what I'm going to do is, it matches perfectly, look. The thing is, you have to follow the line. It should work. I'm just going to follow the line. Carefully. Like that. Oh, come on, glue gun. Sure you can do better than that. There. Absolutely love that. Good, I can glue that bit in there. Like that. Just keep going with this. Just work a little bit at a time. You know, working an inch at a time doesn't hurt. I do about, well, it depends on the project, but I can do an inch to about 3 inches at once, and that way you're keeping your eye on all the, you know, the look, that you've got it right. Oh, near enough. Because with straight lace, it doesn't often bend. You know what I mean? Just keep going round like that, and we have to make that meet here, and I'm going to overlap it one, I think. Yes, I think I will. So we just need to make sure that that's it. Let me just see. Oh, pull that in, pull it in, pull it in. See, that's the thing. With this, you can just pull it apart and pull your material in. Like that. Just pull it back. That's near enough. Doesn't have to be perfect like we keep telling you. Now I've done that, what I will do is this. I'm going to pop these on first, and then I can see where I'm up to. Right, okay. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do them here in the V. And we do sell these in the shop. You buy them 24th. I think it's about £1.50, something like that. They are stunning. Absolutely. Gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. Ribbon flowers. My nails want doing again. It's all that dye and ink. Blech. I sell thousands of these. These are the ones my daughter came and borrowed and filled a dress. Well, borrowed them. She bought them and filled a dress up that she was altering with them, and it looks stunning. Absolutely stunning. There we go. I do like that. Look, I don't know yet. I've got to see whether I want to put it on or not. Sorry, I've just got a message come through, important. So, just bear with me a minute. Let's do it that way. It's just as quick. Now I do like that. I think that looks really, really pretty. And where's that little doily? We could put that in there. I think I will. I think I'll do that. But then we can get to see all the trims. And this bit. Let's pull it off a minute. Redo that. Reposition it a little bit. That's better. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just to put that in. Like that. I've put this in upside down for a reason, and that's because it is much nicer on the reverse side. And you often find that with doilies. Let's have a look at this. Sorry, I hope this is still in shot. Now, I am going to glue these down. But I want that to stick up there. Like that. Now this could be used as a cushion, just to sit on a seat somewhere, on the bed as decoration, or you can use it as a pin cushion. It really makes no difference. But I love making these. Like I said, this is one very similar that I have on my Facebook page for the shop. And it looks brill. Isn't that gorgeous? Now what I'm going to do is we're going to make a flower for here. With what you might add. Well, I think, shall we make it with that? No, don't like that. I may need to, oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Nope, changed my mind. Sorry. Oh, yes, baby. I've also got this trim coming in as well. Okay? So we've got plenty of that coming in. Yeah, that's fine. That's going to be fantastic, actually. And what I'm going to do... Now, I don't have my needle here because I've taken it down to the other room. To the office. But never mind. Doesn't matter. All's not lost. I'm just going to cut a piece off. And we'll glue a bit in. Glue it as we go around, I think. Do you know what I've just had? I've just had a bacon sandwich. I haven't had one of them for months, let's say it. Months. Because I've been trying to cut down and just eat lots of healthy stuff. But I so wanted something to eat like that. And I had a bacon sandwich. and I enjoyed every morsel. Okie dokie, here we are. We're back to the beginning. There's our ruffle flower. Gorgeous. Now what I'm going to do, methinks, just wait there because I'm not sure. Needs bling. Oh, it needs bling. It now has bling. Nice big brooch. Okay. Okay, let's get this right. I drop some in the middle as well because I want to sink this like that, in there like that, and push that right in, which then fluffs this up. Oh, gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And hey ho, apart from putting the back on, what a beautiful cushion. That's stiffened with that, because you can prop that up somewhere, or you can lay it flat, whatever you want to do with it, or hang it, you know, with a hanger. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the back on. I think that's it. There you go. Gorgeous, gorgeous cushion. Now that's shabby chic. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.